Day 20 came with its highs and, of course, its lows. Some of the highs were this. My husband took 2 ounces of the herbs and minerals. Yay! We walked the mall. I did 4 laps. My husband did 2. On the last lap, let me tell you, me and my grandbaby, I took him out of his stroller and he went running. And I wanted to wear him out a little bit so when he get in the car, like, he feel like he got his exercise on too. And I was running with him. My baby was gone. I would have took the phone out and videotaped him, but I was astonished by me running. The running part came from chiropractic. I would tell anybody, if you could go and get adjusted until they deem you well, at least go do that for yourself. Because normally when I run with a limp, not knowing that one leg was longer than the other one. So I've been adjusted for 3 months. I just stopped my chiropractic because of financial reasons. I need to focus on that plumbing issue I was telling you about. So that helped out a lot. Like, soon as I get myself back right, I'm going back to doing that. If not, massages or something to that on that order. So just letting you know that when we came home from exercising, I needed to hurry up and get my regimen together, like my broth and my tea and my juice. I came straight from my juice because all I had was water at the mall. Came straight from my juice and I put on my broth. And so my husband was looking at me. He's like, I want broth too. Excuse me. You have to make your own broth, sir. I need to hurry up and do this because I have no other option. So I'm about to eat my broth. So if you want broth, you need to go make you some because I only had enough for me at that point. So did that, and what else? Sat down to do some paperwork or whatever. I forget what it was. Return phone calls, whatever I was doing. And grandbaby sat in my lap and I started falling asleep because that little workout made me sleepy. Fell asleep for a little while and then I started feeling him getting hot. He has a fever, so he's home today. So he has a fever and home with Gigi. But I'm falling asleep. I'm laying on this leather couch or, laying on the recliner, just sitting there and all of a sudden I'm just falling asleep. Baby on me. He starts getting hot. I start getting hot flashes. So it's just hot on top of hot on top of hot. So his mama was going to get her hair done because today is her birthday. And I was like, you're going to have to take him back to the hospital because I don't know what to do for him on an herbal level. Not yet. I'm looking into it. Me and my sister looking into it. So she ordered some honey for him today. So we're going to give him that raw honey. But this morning I gave him some, and this is actually day 21. We're going to talk about that too. But actually gave him some cod liver oil with Scott's Emotion. Started giving him that. And this morning, which is day 21, gave him castor oil as well. And because that cough was horrible. I mean, it was just dry and he like he just wanted to gag off the cough. So the devil is alive. We're going to get my baby straight. I'm having a hot flash right now. Part of life. But yeah, day 21. Day 20, really good. So this is actually day 21, which is 3 weeks, baby. 3 weeks, baby. I'm halfway there. And I guess you're wondering, hear that cold? Don't like it. So halfway there. And the reason why I say halfway there, because I'm actually doing 42 days that I know of. 40 days is what's, required or the minimal to reset your cells and, give your digestive system a rest from having to do all the stuff that food needs to be done, like, to digest it and break it down. So halfway there. So my friend asked me today, what's the first thing you want to eat when you get off your fast? Well, my friend, her mom made some dressing, and it tastes so close to what my mama had that I want some of that dressing and baked chicken, and some kind of vegetables. I don't know yet. String beans, that's one of my favorites, but I don't know yet. So I'm not gonna go straight to that when I get off of my fast. When I get off my fast, it's gonna still be fruits. Incorporate eating fruits because I'm already drinking them. Incorporate eating fruits. I'm still gonna drink my fruits too, and then it's gonna probably be more green stuff. I'm gonna start adding to my juicing. More spinach and stuff like that. I want to do that. I want to eat a blue crab. The only concern that I have is the salt that's in the blue crabs. Plus, taste buds are possibly changing. And I know that to be true because I told you when I was trying to make my icing go on one of my cakes, I needed to taste it to see if it was right because the smell of it wasn't given. So when I put it on my tongue, just like a little bit on my tongue to taste it, I was like, I had to do like that to scrape it off my tongue and to spit it out. So I didn't digest it. I was like, what? So what I did, I scratched that and did it over, and then had to do it off of just straight memory. Yep, just memory, just that, because it didn't even smell right to me. But it's the same stuff I've been putting in it. But hey, memory. So did that, gave it to my customer. She didn't have any complaints, so pretty good. Those are the things I noticed from day 20, which was my halfway point, but today is my true halfway point. Because when I come off my fast for 40 days, it's everything significantly lines up. I started on August the 1st. That is my second cousin's birthday, Andrew. That's his birthday, August 1st. And I knew the halfway point. Actually, yesterday was my son's birthday by marriage. That's my son. So my real halfway point, the 40 days, was Brandon's birthday. But I'm going 42 days, and then that makes my halfway point now Jenny's birthday, which is today. So my halfway point my 40 days would actually land on my great grandmother's birthday, Miss Essie Ruffin. Miss Essie Ruffin is the reason why I do cakes today. She used to have me standing in the kitchen with my little fork in my hand and that bowl that was made out of glass Pyrex. A big old Pyrex bowl. They be yellow or orange on the outside and white on the inside. And stand there with that fork and beat that cake. Count. You better count 250 strokes. You better do it like she said. And you better not sit down. You sit down, you're going to pop on back your damn head. She said, don't be no lazy cook. My grandma was 91 when she died. So she was in her mid-80s or, whatever, early 80s, whatever. When I was doing it, I can't remember. Because when she died, I was 27. Oh, yeah. So she was in her late 70s. Yep, she was in her late 70s. So grandma didn't sit down and cook. My little 12, 10-year-old butt better not sit down and cook. So, pop you right in the back of your head. But she's the reason why I do cakes today. And all my grandmas could cook. My skin look a little weird. I washed my face, but I don't remember lotioning it. I didn't because my man was wanting me. So she's the reason why I do it. So 9/9 would be the date of my 40 days, which is significant. I love my grandma. I miss her so much. She was my best friend. She's my great grandma. That's my daddy's grandmother. She's best friend. That was one of the realest whatever. She gonna call you whatever, and she gonna make you know she said it, and ain't nothing you can do about it. But I'm gonna stop on 9/11, just because 9/11 is significant on a level that's greater than just my immediate circle. 9/11, all the people who lost their lives, that day always gonna mean something to me until I close my eyes or can't remember no more, whatever. And I plan on remember everything. I plan on living a long time, so it's gonna always have a special place in my heart because I remember where I was for 9/11, and I just didn't think that the world would still be here based on what was happening then. I didn't think the world would still be here now. Not like this. I thought we was going to straight up war, like it was gonna be bombing and all kind of stuff here. But it turned out not to be like that. So I'm gonna always be grateful for all the people that risked their lives trying to save others, all the lives that were carelessly lost during that time. And I just think that that's a great day to stop. 9/11, because we all need help. You know, but um, that's the day that I'm gonna stop because I won't need the type of help that I needed before when August 1st came. Yep. Meaning, like, not from God. I'm going to always need God and God's help. But from the doctors, I don't want to keep on taking regimens of this, that. I'm just tired of it. And I'll give you a story. So, I was on, I don't know what you can and can't say, one of the diabetes medications that you inject. And for a lot of people, they're losing weight on it. And this one starts with an M. So, was using it and wasn't seeing any results. Every now and then I would lose my appetite, but not to the point where um, I was losing no weight, just stagnant. And I was going to the gym. Now, I probably was more consistent going to the gym um, then at that time, like in the beginning of me taking it because I wanted to get my life together. And this was in March. Didn't see much change in the numbers. I actually went to the doctor July 31st, and my numbers had went up by zero point 0.2. You might say, well, that's not bad. Well, it's not good when you feel like you doing things to that it should at least went down. If it would have went down 0.2, I'd be like, well, at least it went down 0.2. But to go up 0.2 and I'm out here busting my ass, I felt like, nope, pissed. I was pissed. So I was like, I'm so ready for this fast to start. And when the fast started, my husband was still in the hospital, and I had no regimens ready other than my water bottle. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. And so my children rallied together for me and got the stuff that I needed. So when I came home, just so happened my husband got released on the 1st. I was able to come home and start juicing then. But I had nothing. And when I drank that first whatever of juice, I never forget it. I was like, this tastes so good because all I had been drinking was water at that point. But now I have stuff that's prepped and made. And that's why I said when my husband wanted to get on board on yesterday, I'm like, boy, I don't have nothing prepped and made for you because it's time for me to make a new batch of my broth. So, yeah, he was going to have to get it how he lived. I don't know what he wound up eating. I forget what he had on that plate. But that was on him. I can't help you because you woke up that morning and said you wanted to do that. I wasn't ready for you. And apparently you ain't ready for yourself because you should have said, what do I need to do to get myself together? I can't do it for me and him. I could help him. We could help each other, but I'm not doing it for him. Because I'm not. Nobody doing it for me. I'm helping myself. That's all I have energy for right now. Told you I can't do it without God's help. So if he's going to take this journey without God, so help him go. Because you can't get your help from a person. Like, my children going to get the things that I needed that first day when he was in the hospital. That was God doing that, and he used my children to go and do that to make that happen for me. Because they knew that how much it meant to me. and how much it meant for me to just start that day. That day was important. I was like, I don't care if I don't eat nothing this day. I'm starting today. So that was day 20. Yep, day 20. So now we're on day 21. And I'll let you know what the remainder of day 21 is. I didn't exercise today, but I did have plans to do more cleaning today. But we'll see how they go, because as you can see, my boy is sleeping. So y'all keep him lifted in prayer that he start feeling better, because right now that's all that matters. My baby feel better. And today's his mama's birthday, so I told him, I said, you want to say something for your mama's birthday? He's like, yes. But he went to sleep before we could even get that started. As soon as I turned Blippy off, he gone to sleep. I don't know what I was supposed to say, but as soon as I turned the TV off, he went to sleep. So now I'm about to listen to church. Transformation Church. I'm about to get into that. Mustard seed. Mustard! That's my ringtone on my phone. I wakes everybody up. Everybody would have looking. Yeah, that's what they say. Mustard! Been having it my ringtone since the Super Bowl. They was like, your ringtone gets loud, huh? Like, yeah, you ain't gonna never forget mine. Yeah, it's very loud. You wanna wake up in the morning? Mustard! Get it off of Zedge. Mustard. That ringtone was right there, right then and there. Super Bowl Sunday, I was downloading that bad boy. It's been there since. Call me. Mustard. But anyway, on that note, I'm gone. And I'll tell y'all about the rest of day 21, as I, probably tomorrow, because I gotta tell y'all when the day is over, maybe late tonight, if the Lord allows it. Other than that, I need to be baking tonight. So when that sun go down, I'll be baking. And I'm supposed to be making my icing and stuff like that right now. But as you can see, like I said. All right.